This is Myra Elaine on the Buying Space channel. Today I'm doing an enveloping from Thrift Books. This is a birthday present for Marty that was ordered after, or the day of, actually, Marty's birthday. And it took a minute for it to come in. Marty wanted 4 books. Well, and counting. Whoops. For the birthday. Oh, it's an invitation to sell your books. Cool. And this is Phasers on Stun by Ryan Britt. And this is annoying. Hope it doesn't damage the book to get the sticker off. Sometimes they'll put these on if there's damage there, but this looks like a standard location. Now this is a book. Well, let me make sure it's the right book first. Okay. Okay, it is the right book. Phasers on Stun, How the Making and Remaking of Star Trek Changed the World. So this looks like, oh, the smells so good. You know that new book smell? And this, I believe, this was a really nice used book. I told Marty, I said, you know, I can save $6 and get another book if we just order one used, and this is perfect. I'm not seeing any marks. There is a little bit of you could tell that it's been read and pages have been looked at because there's gaps of where they've had the pages open a little bit longer than the other pages. But this is from the original series. And let me see if there are other series of Star Trek covered in this book. All the photos seem to indicate that it was from all the original series and the impact it had on our society. Oh, okay, it talks about Next Generation. Motion pictures. First Contact. So it talks about the original series, Next Generation, Discovery. So the movies, LGBTQ connections in Star Trek. Oh, and it's mentioned Strange New Worlds. So this is written after Strange New Worlds was started. So that would have been in the last 3-4 years. So let's go to publishing date. Oh, what's this title? There's coffee in that nebula. Voyager tears down Starfleet Boys Club. Oh, yeah. I love Janeway. And I actually used to use Janeway back when Voyager was on. I used Janeway as a way to determine if a man was sexist or not. Because if somebody had been a diehard Star Trek fan until Captain Janeway came along and they didn't like her, I was like, okay, I gotcha. Next, please. I had very high standards. Yeah, this was published in 2022. So, yeah, I didn't want anyone that was going to oppress me or treat me like property and not allow me to be a partner, a full partner in a relationship. So they didn't like Janeway. I kind of knew what the future would have held for me with that particular individual. So, all right, it's not hiding any damage. It came off very quickly. So I'm very happy with that. Sometimes, booksellers will do that, but very nice book, barely used, no markings that I can see at all. So, and I saved, I think, $2 by risking getting a book that might have been marked in, but it said used but very good. So I went with that level. As young as this book is, I don't think. So I got a $20 off for Chewy. We don't have any fur babies though. Limited time offer. So when does it expire? I just love it when they say limited time offer and they give you no clue as to how limited it is. Use this code. Oh, good Lord. Well, it's sometime in 2025. October. It's good till October. And here we have One Less Errand, DoorDash, 40% off. I don't ever use DoorDash. I don't know why. So, I don't know. I guess it's just the envelope that tells me. I didn't even have to look inside. Sell your books with Thrift Books. Buyback. Instant quotes. Free shipping. Fast payment via PayPal or store credit. Scan the QR code and go to Thrift Books. Buy back and start selling now. So, instead of next time giving my books to Vietnam veterans, and I'll continue to give to Vietnam veterans, but I'm going to check this out as far as selling my books. I mean, if they do free postage, I might even be able to get porch pickup with it. I'm going to look into it. Of course, the children's books will go to the Little Diverse Library. But, if Marty reads this and is like, this isn't something I want to keep, we could sell this back, or any of the other 50 books I have here. Books that I've bought from resellers that now that I have them, I thought when, I purchased it, this is a good idea and this is interesting, but I'll never have time to read this, and that happens. So, I might have books in the mail right now that are just kind of in that category. And, maybe I could get enough back to cover, what I put into it. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm buying space. So the labor, if I come out even, the labor would be worth it. To me, I don't want to make any money here. If you don't know me and that you think, wow, that doesn't really make any sense. The concept of my channel is to redistribute things to people that want them. So I buy from a lot of resellers. I used to buy more from people that emptied out storage units, but I also buy from people that do thrifting, because things can sit on a shelf for so long, and even Goodwill will pass it on to the landfill sometimes. So, even if it's not a storage unit or an estate sale buyout, or somebody's inherited, tons of excessive stuff and it's danger of going into a dumpster, those types of situations is where I buy, and from resellers. So, but some of those books could go to Thrift Books, and maybe, it goes to PayPal. So we could start doing our own little book exchange with Thrift Books. So I'm going to give it a try, and I'll let you all know how it goes. We could maybe send in our old books that we're not reading anymore that are for adults, and exchange them for books for the Little Diverse Library. Might do that. I might just put it on PayPal and use it to buy stuff at auctions. I don't know yet. It depends upon, how much I get. If I try it and I don't like it for some reason, I might not do it for long, but I might turn over some books just to get, if I just get the money back in the PayPal account or into the PayPal account to spend, to buy, more books. I'll be redistributing books. And I like the idea of redistributing knowledge, and I can choose whether I'm going to donate to church or put it in the Little Verse Library or select a book that Marty might enjoy in the future. There are a couple other books Marty wants right now. So I got two of the books. One's by Temple Grandin, and this is the other one. And there are two other books Marty wants. So I'm going to see how Marty's progressing in reading the Temple Grandin book. I don't know. If it's slow going, I might, of course, Marty might take this one and read it right up. It looks very interesting. But, and Marty had heard good things about this book from their friends online. So, and this author was highly recommended. So I made him, I'm following him on Amazon. Phasers on Stun. Ta-da! Thank you so much. The cover is not on it, but, that's the only thing wrong with this book. And that's not really wrong. By the time you get a new book and it's got a cover on it, it gets bent and torn in no time. So this is a very good condition. Little bit. I mean, that might even have happened in getting it here. But they were kind to it getting it here. This came right to the door. So you'll have a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll keep you updated on my recycling, reusing, and absorbing books.